Ay, coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LA BB, who we running with, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3.
Hey, what is going on? I hope you all are having a great day. Before we start today's video, I want to give you guys a quick rundown on where we're actually at and where we've come from, because I know there's a lot of new people on the channel who have just subscribed, and to all those new people, hello. Let's talk about where we started. We started off with a 1997 Toyota MR2 naturally aspirated 3SGE. It was a 4-cylinder, didn't make that much power, didn't make that much torque, but it did the job. It's sitting right over there. We've actually gone ahead and installed a 3VZ FE out of a 1996 Toyota Camry. It's a 3-litre V6. In all honesty, it doesn't make that much more power than the 3SGE, but it makes bucket loads more torque, which is the main reason for doing this swap. It's also a lot simpler than doing any other swap. It's pretty much a plug and play engine swap, especially with the help of Woodsport, who has actually sponsored this whole entire build. If you ever want wiring done for your car, which I've done for my car, then check out Woodsport. He went ahead and did all the wiring harness, so I didn't have to touch it at all. And we literally had a perfect start when we turned that key and fired it up for the first time. There was no issues. I literally plugged in the key, turned it, and it started without any problems whatsoever. So that was pretty crazy. Now that I've updated you guys, let's talk about what we're going to be doing today. I'm sure I've got in the title what's going to be happening, so I'm not going to say anything because you guys already know. But we're going to be installing this pod filter because we need a filter on this airbox, because I've been starting it without any filter at all, so that's not good. I've also need a new gasket, because I'll show you in a minute. This rubber gasket doesn't actually cover all the holes. It came with this pod filter adapter that goes into the airflow meter, and it isn't perfect, so we need to modify that. I've got some rubber just chilling over there, so we're going to use the rubber to make our own little gasket thing. I don't know if it's going to work 100%, but you know, it's better than nothing. But it's still blowing my mind every time we come out here and see that there's a V6 in this MR2, especially, you know, us coming from this little baby over here, which wasn't too bad, but you know, it had its issues. Like, check this out. It was a leaky boy. I mean, we got nicknamed the Sieve for a while because this car literally just drained oil all over my garage, and there's oil spots everywhere. I think these engines are known for this kind of stuff. They're known to be leaky boys, but you know, whatever. There's no leaks on this 3VZ, so we're good. Damn, that looks good, especially with this red bar in which I've put on. Matches the rocker covers really nice. I still need to polish this, but that's gonna be done another time because I've just wanted to get this on the road running and ready. It's still kind of hard to believe that I did this in my very own garage with literally no mechanical background. I did this all myself with obviously a couple of people helping me. Big shout out to Camille, Max, Nathan, Lachlan. You guys have been the biggest help in all of this. But yeah, let's get to going and taking this intake off. Daniel, I have a visitor, a friend. Hey. What's going on, dude?
How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Alright, so I've got this pod filter adapter off over here. You can see that this is what I'm talking about when there's a little bit of a gap between the gasket that came off the car and the gasket that came with this adapter. You can see there's little gaps in the corner there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little tiny gaps in each corner of this gasket. So I'm going to use the rubber to pretty much go around this, make a cut, and hopefully we can get some sort of gasket that'll cover all these holes. But the problem is, like, this doesn't press down on the whole thing evenly because obviously it just goes over that. So, I mean, we'll give it a go and see how it is and gauge it off that. Got another visitor here, Mr. DC2. Alright, so this is what I've done so far. So you can see that I've cut the hole out, put the 4 bolt holes there, and everything kind of lines up. So I'm just going to screw it on. Hopefully this rubber doesn't decay and get into the intake. Then I'm really fucked. Got Maxi boy here. We've installed the pod filter. Everything went on pretty well. This rubber's like really in there. I hope it doesn't break off and go through the intake. Then I'm properly screwed. I also forgot to mention that I got the throttle cable shortened. So originally, I'll throw a picture up if I remember while I'm editing, but the throttle cable was really far out and there was so much slack when the pedal was fully on the cable was fully on the pedal. But now we've shortened it about 55 mils and it's perfect right now. The pedal feels amazing. I haven't actually driven it, but using the pedal to rev it feels really good. So we're pretty much ready to go. The plan is to get the car on the ground, then move it back and forward. We'll move the camera out the way, but we'll move it back and forward to see if it actually goes into gear and moves, and then we'll get the muffler on Friday. Then we'll be able to actually drive the car for the first time properly. You excited, Max?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll take you for a drive. Hopefully you don't shit yourself. From a Camry engine, dude.
Oh no, it's not.
Next update, we'll put these side little panels on that go on each side of the engine, and it's looking nice and OEM. Hell yeah. Yeah, everything's looking the way it should now. It looks like, you know, this car came with this engine stock. We're going to give it a quick start, see if it all works perfectly, because obviously I've messed around with the AFM sensor and stuff, and last time I did that, it didn't start properly and all that. So we're just going to start it up, let it run for a little bit, then drop it on the ground, see if we can get into gear and move it. Oh boy, I'm excited. Alright guys, it's the first time we've had the car fully on the ground in 4 weeks. I'm excited. First time with the V6 engine. Alright, sweet, clears!
Crazy free-wheel flex, not really.
4 weeks in the making, and it's pretty crazy that I've got the car finally on the ground. It's actually so low. It's actually on the ground. What the hell? It's up to Lachlan's waist. Got the filter on, everything's ready to go. We're not going up the street.
Bit of a rev up the street?
No.
Take it up the street now.
No. I might put it on the street. Come on.
It actually sounds like a race car. It's so meaty.
What the hell? We have a V6 MR2. Yes.
That sounded insane.
Was it like stupid loud when I... Alright, here we go. Start. Woohoo! Nice! Still a bit cold, but you know, let's go. Reverse. Holy crap. Guys, finally, V6 runs. Doesn't have a single issue as of yet. We're still yet to discover them. This is actually mind-blowing. Can't believe we actually got it going, moving and running. Oh my god. Everything works, everything's hooked up, everything inside works, pop-up headlights, the dash, everything works. Holy moly, I really want to take this thing for a drive, but obviously I gotta get that exhaust on, because as you just heard, that was stupid loud. I mean, I had a lot of heads turn. I had some neighbors actually come past and be like, oh, it's finally running, which is good. But check this out. V6 from a Camry. Guys probably don't think it's much, but this is mind-blowing for me. Just got myself a new car. Mr. Maxi is letting me drive his car because he's on his reds. What's? What's this, dude? Shit,
What's this with,
Rex
like,
H.
See, like the X is peeling.
Oh no, you've been scrubbing it too hard, dude.
Yeah.
Quality sticker.
Look at this. Right, get to drive Max's car. How do I do it?
Unlock it?
Unlock. Oh my god. Holy shit. If you guys like lift, then this is the car for you. Corolla. Who would have thought I'd be saying this? So there you guys have it. We have the car fully running and I've just driven it. I got into second and third gear, which was pretty exciting. I'm gonna put everything back together now, so in the next video we can take this thing for a proper drive when I finally get the exhaust. I'm still waiting on the muffler. Obviously, you can see there's no muffler on the car and it is stupid loud. Like insanely loud. I might throw up some clips that we got up with my phone, but it's just next level loud. It's also pretty crazy seeing this engine on the ground because it is just so low. It's literally up to my waist. Crazy low. I need to probably raise my car a bit because, as you can see, it is very low. The Y pipe is very close to the ground. And yeah, I just don't want to be scraping on everything, so I might do that as well. And to conclude today's video, we have come a massive way from where we began 3 years ago, barely knowing how to install a muffler on a Mitsubishi Lancer, to now doing engine swaps on cars that look insane. I love my car, obviously. But guys, we did this in my very own garage with barely any experience, no mechanical background at all, and I'm gonna say it's successful for now. We're not 100% complete yet, don't get me wrong, but we have definitely come a very long way from where we began. I really do encourage things like this. I really want everyone out there to at least give it a go if you want to do something like this. I feel like a lot of people are held back because, you know, obviously this is very intimidating, but there is a lot of support online to do any sort of engine swap, especially with this car. I mean, Wood Sport is a massive help. Paul helping with everything. You know, just a simple read of a forum page will help you with 90% of things that you don't understand. And I can't stress this enough. We did this, guys. We did this. Especially with the help of you guys helping me, watching my videos, liking, commenting, giving me feedback, helping me when I'm lost. Couldn't have done it without you guys as well. I'm pleased to say that the car is finally on the ground. Everything's all in position for when we get the exhaust. I still need to raise the car when we get the exhaust, but in that time lapse you saw me actually take the front wheel off on both sides because I raised the car just a little bit, about 0.5 centimeter, because we just wanted to get that clearance over some bumps because it was pretty ridiculously low. It's still ridiculously low, but not as ridiculously low. I'm not really the type to be a motivational speaker, but I really do want to end this video off on a strong note. If you have dreams, don't let them be dreams. Make sure you go follow them, because who knows what's possible. I had no idea that I was able to accomplish something like this, and I would have never actually known if I didn't give it a go at all. In all honesty, YouTube has been a dream of mine for such a long time, and I really am getting to the point where I'm thinking that this could be a possibility. You know, we've got 13.5 thousand subscribers, consistent views all the time round. You guys have been great. And I feel like a lot of people don't chase their dreams because, you know, society tells you to do otherwise. It tells you to go to uni, study this, do that. You know, life's hard, but how are you ever gonna know that you're capable of achieving something this great if you're not gonna give it a go at all? It's simple. The only way of ever telling if you're able to achieve something is to go out and do what you want to do. That was the goal of my engine swap. I wasn't sure if I was capable of achieving something like this, but I gave it a shot, and there you go. We did it, guys. Look, if it goes sour and it doesn't turn out amazing, if it doesn't work at all, at least you have that satisfaction that it wasn't right for you and that you gave it your all. make sure you give it your all, otherwise there's just no point. Anyway, on that high point, I really am super happy about this, as you can tell. There's gonna be lots more content to come on this car, obviously. It's sitting on the ground in a very good state. Can't wait to get everything on. Exhaust I get Friday, so there's gonna be a video of me driving this car very soon properly. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support over the past couple of years. Really appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.